Good morning and welcome to Hometown Living.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So what is your role with Beckwith Theatre?
I've done a couple plays, but most of what I do is work with the board and ticketing and the box office.
Wonderful. And Jennifer, what about you?
I'm the president of the board. I've also directed and acted and done anything that needs to happen. Bat wrangled, any of it.
Chief cook and bottle washer.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
So I looked, you guys have a pretty exciting upcoming shows so tell me about the shows you have coming up.
We do. We have a season of mysteries coming up. So first of all is Clue the musical, which if you've ever played the game, you know, trying to figure out who killed Mr. Body, it's now a musical, so we've done that. Then we've got an Agatha Christie classic, and then There Were None. Following that is actually a spoof of Agatha Christie novels and shows and all of that called Murdered to Death. And then we wrap it up with Sleuth, which is another murder mystery.
I love that. So are either one of you in any of the plays coming up?
Not yet.
Not this time?
For the ones that, not the ones that are just coming up, but the rest of them we haven't auditioned yet. So we may be in it, so you could be in it, anybody.
So there's a Flex Pass, right, that people can get. So tell me about the Flex Pass.
That's right. So you can buy, you know, it used to be a season ticket, but you can buy all 5 plays, use them for each play, or, you know, if you miss one, you could bring a friend and use that seat on the next play.
What does it mean for you to have a theater like this in the community, to offer entertainment, local entertainment to a community?
For me, I grew up doing community theater, and it really kind of influenced who I became and all of that. But I was in the suburbs of Chicago, where there were several of them. And I've since been transplanted up here, which I love. But there's not that many opportunities anymore. And so to bring things to a small town, classics like Agatha Christie, A Christmas Carol, but then also some that people may have never heard of. We just did A Miracle on South Division Street, which was hilarious, but most people haven't heard of it. So to bring new ideas and some classics to sort of a small town is great.
And what about you? What does it mean?
Well, I came into the theater, you know, through high school and college, and, you know, was in the first season of the Beckwith, and then went on and, you know, did my life, but, and then kind of came back. But what the Beckwith has tried to do, you know, for the last 10 years is bring the youth into that, and we offer a 2-week youth camp where, you know, anybody in Southwest Michigan, or anybody is welcome to come in, and in those 2 weeks, they produce and put on a whole play.
I love that. Yeah. So that way then you're introducing them early on, so you're creating the next generation.
Yes.
Exactly.
For people to come in and be a part of the theater.
And it's free for anybody who wants to participate.
I love that.
And they can act, they can help with the directing, they can paint sets, they can run tech, they can learn anything about it that they want to.
And you guys are doing some fundraising right now, correct?
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about that.
So we are working on a capital campaign because our building is, you know, 100 years old and needs tuck pointing in the bricks, and we need to do, you know, whenever you always need to, you know, refurbish and upgrade, and so we're looking for donations constantly, and we're getting ready to start doing a brick garden and selling bricks, and, you know, naming the seats in our theater, and should have that up shortly.
I love that, because then people can be a part of the theater as well.
Yes.
And then you also, speaking of being a part, you also are looking for volunteers.
We are, always. And again, people who want to audition, anything like that. But we also need people who are artistic, who want to paint sets, who want to help us with costuming, who can build sets. That's something that's way out of my realm. And so somebody who can build sets. Ushers, if you want to come and usher, you get to see the show for free if you're an usher. So we have all kinds of stuff that we need lots of help with in order to keep it running, because we don't have any paid staff. Everybody who does this is volunteers and does it because we love it. So whatever skills someone has, we can figure out how to use it.
What's been your favorite play so far?
Oh, there's been so many. Outgoing Tide. I have
Okay.
to say that really made me think a lot. It was a drama, and a lot of people that come, our patrons, like the comedies. But I think we make a point of doing more powerful pieces like that, and I think that's a good addition to the community.
I love that. What about you, Jennifer? What's your favorite?
I think the Outgoing Tide was one of the best, most well-done ones I've ever seen. My favorite personally to do is I did Lady Windermere's Fan, and it was the first time that I got to do a lead role in my life, and so it was just it was the thrill of a lifetime.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for what you do for the community with the theater.
Thank you.
If you would like to get tickets to any of Beckwith Theatre Company shows, just head over to beckwiththeatre.com and don't forget to follow them on social media.